I don't figure road where the sun beats down. T-Rell and Smack, they holding court in this groovy town. Talking about the internet street, west side bound. Rapping to the rhythm, hear that west coast sound. Yeah, back on Fig, yeah, back on Fig, where the stories get told
and the homies split your wig.
yeah, back on Fig, yeah, back on Fig, yeah,
Every episode,
so yeah, from the block to the web, their voices ring clear, conversation flowing, showing no fear, truths getting spoken for all members to hear, laughter and wisdom year after year. Yeah, back on Fig, where
where the stories get told, and the homies split your wig.
back on Fig, yeah, back on Fig, yeah, yo,
Every episode,
say yes,
something big.
yeah, some from the top, but these two, they live it, every single word they truly give it, a piece of their soul for whoever can get it, from the struggles to the triumphs, they never quit it, oh,
Where the stories get told, and the homies split your wig.
yeah, back on Fig, back on Fig, yeah, we go,
Every episode,
say yes,
something big.
now, move with me, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take flight. Shout out to Death Row Records and the homie Big Dog, Snoopy D.O. Double G. Who made the call? Yeah.
What's the deal, man? Back on Fig. We are back, man, and I'm in here with my boy, man, AJ McQueen one time,
Yes,
dog.
Lord.
Hearing it, man. What's the deal
Glad
with
to
you,
be
bro?
here. Glad to be here, man.
Yeah,
Glad to be
man.
in LA. You know what I'm saying? The energy good. I love coming out west. The only thing is I can't find no food, brother.
I was just about to say,
I
you
can't
were
find
just
no
talking
But what is it? Like
finding food,
How
man.
do you feel? Like how you from LA?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm from LA.
So how you feel about it? You know what I'm saying? Like I need to ask a native, like, is this because we've been trying to find every time I come out here, I be trying to find like good food.
I mean, see, you got the original crosses on and all the whole little shit, you feel me? So when I'm looking at you, you should be.
Nah,
you know
nigga,
what
I'm
saying?
hungry.
You
nigga.
no. You on your healthy tip, you know what I'm saying? You need your ashik
Man,
the
bro,
whole little,
go
you know
out
what I'm
there and
saying?
eat some
Like,
grass. Nah,
yeah,
bro.
no. You smoking it, you know,
You
instant
hear me?
going down. No,
But why do people think when consciousness we don't want to eat good though? Just 'cause we don't eat pork, bro, don't mean we don't eat it.
Nah, man, you supposed to be vegan, vegetarian.
Nigga,
Like
you supposed to fast forever,
You
nigga.
supposed to see. No, it ain't even about fasting. It's just eat clean. You
Bro,
gotta eat clean.
You still ain't answered the question of where to eat clean at.
Okay, you can everywhere out here. Obviously, you hungry. You know what I'm saying? Because what kind of food do you want?
I had a good smoothie. I had a papaya and pineapple smoothie.
Okay,
with
see,
with almond milk. You heard me? Hey, nigga,
that's what
you
I'm
heard
not
me?
doing,
Yeah,
homie.
bro, that was-
Papaya with the almond milk.
with the almond milk.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. My
Yes,
boy is,
Lord.
hell no.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
what they eating in
starving.
Missouri?
No, you know, in St. Louis, we
St. Louis.
we eat Chinaman, we eat emos. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
What is Chinaman?
man, it's actually not. We're not supposed to say that. We call it. It's the Chinaman. So it's really we're not supposed to say it like that, but that's how we say it. Like
Y'all eat Chinese food.
yeah, but the Chinaman
We eat Chinaman.
So we go to the Chinaman. But if we call it, so when you say it fast, it's the Chinaman. And we go get the Chinaman. You heard me? But technically it's like chop suey, whatever, but you're not supposed to say it. I think it's kind of like, I don't want to say racist, but
That's racist as a mother.
damn.
We eating the Chinaman.
We also
Chinaman.
we eating the Chinaman. We going to where you eating there? I'm finna go to the Chinaman. But they know what's up. They know why we
Orange
there.
chicken.
Nah, that's the thing.
So it's not none of that.
That ain't nothing. Nah, it's a box of grease.
From the Chinaman.
It's a box of greasy rice
We
with
got
some
we-
some
see,
onions.
Oh, so okay, so there we go. You in Los Angeles.
Talk to me.
So it's not in the box. You know what I mean? It's not in a box. It's on a plate. It's called Volcano.
See, that's okay. So
You know
now
what I
we
mean?
I feel like we getting somewhere.
There
All
we
in a
go.
box.
You know what I'm saying?
It got the little.
Well, you can go to the ghetto if you want, but I don't think risking your life for some Chinaman is not, you know what I'm saying, ideal. So what we'll do is we'll just go to Volcano.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I went to Boston over the other day.
Crazy. Pasta crazy.
Had the linguine pasta with the asparagus, the capers,
oh, you
the
remembered
salmon.
that bitch.
It
That's
was hard, bro.
Crazy.
It was so good. You heard me? Yeah, I'm not upset at going back there.
Nah, that's fire right there, homie. That's fire. But what's up, man? What's
Man,
going on, man?
glad
What
to be
brings you
here,
here
brother.
today, bro?
Everything, man. Making my rounds, bro. You know what I'm saying? The press run out west.
Uh-huh.
A lot of great things are going on, man. Like, you know, the music, pushing independence, you know what I'm saying, as an artist, like really showing artists that we can do this ourselves, you know what I'm saying, for us, by us, for real. While also making sure that the message is clear, you know what I'm saying. My message, it's liberation, man, through the music and showing that black men can evolve. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, that's really my whole thing, and I'm glad I was able to connect with y'all because I really rock with y'all platform.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you,
sure.
man.
Like, I love seeing my people do dope shit, bro. Like, I really do it. Being from St. Louis, I didn't did everything already. I didn't gang bang. I didn't been shot. I didn't lost homies. I did that. But what's the next part of it? You know what I mean? And unfortunately, I don't think that the next part is as glamorized as, you know, the part before that is. And so my music and my being is about showing the after part, showing that we can evolve, showing that we can eat better, showing that we can start loving our black women and our kids, showing that we can, you know what I'm saying, lead the alone, showing that we can read and learn and create businesses and put our homies on in a healthy way. I just think we need to see more of that, you know, in our community. So I'm glad I'm here. You know what I mean? For sure.
Yo, well, since you talking about gangbanging and get shot, I was gonna lead into that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But since we already on the subject, you feel me? Because I was gonna ask you about everything that you represent, you know, the jury, everything that, you know, the meaning behind that. We'll get to it though, but just the beginning, you know what I mean? I think what you got shot about, what, 13, 14 years old?
I was 14 going on 15. I always say I was 15 because it was literally like a week before my birthday. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, but 15.
And you stepped out. You was gangbanging then.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when I look at it, you know, for me, my whole family, I mean, from where we from, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure y'all know just LA culture, but like the 664 is whatever address got 64 on it, then that's you gangbanging. Whether you active or not, but you gangbanging. You know what I mean? I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a little black boy that was in the hood. And I always like to say that story because I feel like niggas put too much gas on the street stuff sometimes, bro. Like, yeah, like, no, I wasn't always in the streets, bro. Like, I'm just from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to gloss over that. Like, you know what I mean? So no, I'm from the hood. I didn't know that, you know, I was in gang activity. I didn't know that, you know, none of that was happening until I got jumped for being where I'm from. And the first thing somebody asked me was, where your grandma from? You heard
What?
me?
Where your grandma
Yeah,
from?
man, when you really bang, it ain't about where your mama from, it's where your grandma from. You heard me? Like,
Oh, this
you
is
know,
crazy. So it's Sexy Red from St. Louis too?
yeah, she from North Side.
Oh, so she from a whole nother side.
I got shot on the North Side, but I'm from the West Side.
So Sexy Red didn't got you, homie. Oh my God.
You know what? Sexy Red people got me.
Oh my
I never
goodness,
knew who did it, bro. You just helped me crack the case, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, she from the North Side, but she you know, I'm from the West. I spent time in the West and the North. You know what I mean? And like I say, for me, I didn't realize that was what was going on, so I had to defend myself. You know what I mean?
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, and I like to tell that story because the little black boy who's in the hood right now, when they hear this and they see this, I want them to get a real depiction of like street stuff. So I didn't get active, you know, up until I need to defend myself. You know what I mean? And when I did, that's when I was exposed to everything. But it was from a survivalist point. It wasn't because I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to do some street shit. Like I don't, and I think a lot of little black boys will say that full sentence, you know what I'm saying, if they had either the articulation or the rhetoric to be like, nah, yeah, I'm from the hood. Nah, I don't want to do violence. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
for
you know,
all the unfortunate things that people did before you had to suffer through those things from a kid. So when you go out to the north side, you know what I'm saying, you from the west side, they ask you where you from, your grandma from. You like, oh no, I stay over
I'm from
here.
Wilson. Yeah.
And so they like, okay, so yeah, all right, yeah, you are a product of your environment. You influence, you
exactly.
Yeah.
So
you
now
from
you
over
active.
there.
Now you got to get down. Now I'm getting jumped. You heard me? Now I'm now my hat to the wrong side. Now like all that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? All that I got chased. I remember getting chased by I want to say the number of people because I don't know the number. It was a lot. It was a lot of people chasing. I ran to my grandma's house. I ran past my house. I ran to my grandma's house. That's where I knew where, you know what I'm saying, where the straps was, you know, where the burners was. You know what I mean? Like, but even just that type of stuff, I was just walking home.
As a 14, 15-year-old,
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
As being associated.
Yeah.
Affiliated by association.
Yeah. And so then I needed to defend myself. And like I say, St. Louis, I know we gave the world Nelly, Chingy, you hear me, you know, Chicken Head, all the things, but don't get it twisted. Like St. Louis is, you hear me, St. Louis get down, you know what I mean? And being a product of that, you know, but again, I'm an outlier. I like to think because I'm not finna sit here and tell y'all and promote gang life as if I loved it. I didn't. And I think that anybody who really, 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 really experienced gang culture.
But you wasn't
like
in
that.
it until they got you.
Yeah, but that's how everybody starts. Because who starts in it? You know what I'm saying?
Because now you need some help. You're like, hold on, got me over there on the north side. Who with me?
Who starts in it though? Like when you come out your mama womb, like, you know, and I think that again, that's another important thing to articulate. Like none of us are. This idea of us being products of our environment, you know what I'm saying? It's real, but it's deeper, right? Like your environment load the gun, your friends load the gun, where you from load the gun, your choices pull the trigger, right? So for me, nobody is. I mean, you born in it, but like technically, I'm from where I'm from. I couldn't pick that. You hear me? I was born into the family I was born into. I couldn't pick that. All the things I couldn't choose. It's up until the moment of choice came. The moment of choice came where when I got shot, I'm either finna get active or I'm finna, you heard me, like, you know, be food.
It was that same day you got jumped, you got shot?
No. That was some sort of stuff. I got shot, bro. About 11:45 at night. You heard me, out with like 7 of my brethren. You know what I mean? And I saw it when it happened. It was slow motion, but it was fast as hell. You know, and car was moving slow. They was sitting on the door of the car. It looked like a movie, you know what I mean? And like I said, I was the only person out of 7 people that got shot. You know what I mean? And I lost 2 of my partners that day. The person that shot me, you know, ultimately ended up dying as well. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was in the hospital bed. You know, but I'm skipping. When the ambulance came, they lifted me up and they put me in the back. I heard the paramedic make a joke. He was like, "Man, this is the 7th one tonight."
That is crazy.
Yeah, and I'm a little boy. You know what I'm saying? I think it's important to put emphasis on I was a child. And when I look back on it, you know, a while ago, I used to think I forgot I was a child. Like that's how much the trauma. Like, no, bro, you didn't deserve that. I had to tell myself that I didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? So in the hospital on lockdown, gang related. You know what I'm saying? So nobody can come up in there. My mama was in there though. My dad was in there, and I'm seeing that pain on my mama's face, and that hurt me worse than a bullet. You know what I mean? And after that, I got sent away. You know what I mean? So though I'm from St. Louis, I got sent to Houston. You know what I mean? I lived with 6 different families throughout high school, throughout my life. Homeless twice.
It was your actual family though?
No.
She sent you where?
So we came to Houston 2 years. We came to Houston when I was 8. We was there for 2 years, and I met a family, and that person became a friend. But then we left Houston, we went back to St. Louis, and I grew up there. And then when a shooting happened, you know, my mom, like, you gotta leave her. I'm like, okay, where I'm going? Are you going to Texas? I said, what? You know what I'm saying? And I got a real life Fresh Prince of Bel-Air story. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, also Texas was way nicer. It was way nicer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It way nicer. You
From
know
where
what
you
I'm
was
saying?
coming from, you was like, oh yeah, this is
It's
lovely.
paradise. Facts. You know what I
this
mean?
is
It
lovely.
didn't matter
This is
what it
lovely.
was, right? But you know, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was smooth for me though. Like I said, I felt abandoned. I went through. I lived with 6 different families ultimately because I would get kicked out of where I was at. You know, because now I'm going through high school, but I'm still. The mindset's still the same though. You hear? I'm wearing red every day. You know what I mean? I got kicked out of one school, sent to another one. You know, ultimately it was a lot of anger when I look back in retrospect. You know what I mean? A lot of I didn't want to accept because when you plucked me from my all I know, I don't know nothing else, and you tell me I can't come back home either. So I was on my family, my friends, my sisters, my dad, my grandma. That really messed me up. So I rebelled a little bit.
Well, you know, when stuff like that happens, usually, you know, especially people like you know, your creativity or whatever, this songwriting, you know, just are jotting things down, start coming into play after that, you know, because you got to, you know, kind of share this shit with somebody. And if you can't share it with somebody, share it with yourself.
Yeah.
Got a journal or stuff. That's did that where music came from?
That's where it wasn't even music; it was writing, right?
Writing,
So
that's where that arrived from.
Like, people like, man, you a rapper and I'm a writer, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like writing saved my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was abused as a child, like as early as I can remember. So, you know, all I had was a pen or a pencil or something, right? Like I didn't, you know, I ain't grow up with, I tell my brethren all the time, I ain't grow up with no game systems, bro. Like I used to have to go to somebody's house in order to play. Like I didn't grow up in luxury, bro. Like I'm really, when I say from the hood, I'm from poverty. You know what I mean? Like,
That's what it is.
I'm from poverty. So I didn't have any of that. You know what I mean? So all I had was pen, pencil, and my imagination, and I would write, and that's where writing started. And ultimately, that's where I'm at now. I'm still a writer, but I'm just traveling the world doing it. But yeah, writing saved my life, bro.
So writing, when did it actually turn into music? On a beat.
I mean, we in the hood, we was recording, you know what I mean? Like we would have you had to have one radio with the tape in there, then you had the other radio play the beat, and then you had to push the button to record that. It was that early, but that's the little stuff. I think professionally, when it really started, in my teens, bro, I was on BT 106 Park when I was 19.
What?
Yeah, bro. It's a video out there somewhere. But I was on BT.
What was you doing out there? Was the competition?
Nah, bro. So they one of the writers of 106 Park heard my story at a conference because I was rapping at the conference, you know what I'm saying, with some friend of mine. Just being there, just trying to do some stuff. One of the editors of Beats, he was actually there. They heard my story. Next thing you know, they invited me. They flew me out to New York. I was 19, bro. It's a video. I'll show you when we finish. I was 19, and they did a teen violence special on my life. Like I've never seen them do a teen violence special. They did a teen violence special, and I was speaking. I wasn't even rapping. I was speaking, and they wanted me to tell my story. Same thing I'm telling you now. I told them on BT.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was 19 years old.
That's crazy.
After that, I started getting booked around the country.
But that same thing.
Yeah, as a speaker though. Nobody knew I rap. Wanted to hear me rap. They didn't care if I rapped. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that, bro. It was to talk. And on the screen, they put the word youth activist. I ain't even know what I ain't never heard the term activist before in my life. And it's amazing how they prophesied what the rest of my life is gonna look like because you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll speak for the people.
So life made you a gangbanger. Got you shot. Then life made you a speaker.
Yeah. And I wrote a book. I wrote my first book at 23. And then I was awarded the White House Service Achievement Award from Barack Obama at 24.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Bro, it's I ain't gonna lie. The story is crazy.
That is ridiculous.
It's wild, bro. So
you went to the White House and met Obama.
Yes, I got a presidential pin. I went to the State of the Union address. I was there by myself. This before Instagram and stuff was popping. This before everything was popping. So I didn't know how to really work that. Yeah. But I do got some like little stuff from back then. But it wasn't really nothing worth posting. But yeah, bro. And what I was going towards politics. Like that was really what I thought I was gonna land. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a natural born leader, bro. Like, and I say that humbly. Like, but I'm a natural born leader. I can walk in any room, and once I start speaking and you know, people follow, right? So I wanted to use that in a positive way. I thought politics was that. But then shortly after I realized politics is not that, I started to be an activist, you know what I mean?
So is it true when Obama seen you? Did he? You know what I mean?
The Key and Peele.
What's happening, my boy?
No, he ain't
Yeah,
do,
man.
he ain't do that. He do the Key and Peele skit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I already shook your hand. You know what I'm saying? What did he do, man?
Nah, it was cool, man. I was, you know, it was at a distance, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, but seeing Michelle, being there 24 years old by myself, my hotel was on Capitol Hill, and again, I'm from the street, so keep in mind what I'm telling you where I'm from. So all these are highlights for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I go from BT, I'm backstage with Fabulous, Fantasia, all that, and then next thing you know, I'm in DC, and I write a book, and I started a nonprofit organization. And none of this is music, bro. I just started doing music for real 3 years ago. You know what I mean? So the name that I built, the respect I built was not music. It was off of activism, bro. I didn't march, rally, protested for anybody who died at the hands of police brutality. If you look online, you're gonna find a picture of me somewhere in the crowd, bro. Front line. I was willing to be a martyr for the people. You know what I'm saying? Mike Brown. Mike Brown got shot. Like I want to say he got shot in the same apartments that my aunt stayed in. So my aunt knew that he got shot before he got shot. He got shot on Ferguson Street. Unfortunately, to the public, they marketed to everybody like Ferguson, Missouri, because they were trying to separate St. Louis from Ferguson, but Ferguson's a street. You know what I'm saying? It's really he got shot in St. Louis, but politically they just didn't want to tie that to St. Louis, so they kept saying Ferguson, Missouri, Ferguson, Missouri. He got killed. He got shot on Ferguson Street. There's a picture of me on Ferguson Street, bro. And again, it's no music. Yeah, no, for real. Politics, bro. It's politics. You know, St. Louis is being, bro. If they could have it their way, bro, they would drop a bomb on all the black neighborhoods in St. Louis to get us up out of there. And so they don't want to. Why attach that to? Think about it. They whitewashing St. Louis, bro. They want to get us up out of there. If you go to Wilson right now, Wilson looks the same.
Gentrifying.
Right. Wilson looked the same since I was 3. They have not built anything. They want to get us out of there. They want to gentrify it, and they want to, you know, get everybody else in there. So it's important to separate that because it became a mass hysteria, bro. Like, oh man, Ferguson, Missouri, bro. And we in St. Louis, like Ferguson, Missouri. What y'all talking about? That's St. Louis, but
Yeah.
think about what St. Louis is representing now. They already moved all the basketball teams out of there. They moved anything that we associated with. So that's the last thing they needed was a little black boy died at the hands of St. Louis police. So they made everybody believe it's Ferguson. You know what I mean? People, I would say I'm from St. Louis, and they're like, man, you ever been to Ferguson? Nigga.
Yeah, that's
I'm talking
wild.
about, bro, for real. Man, what's Ferguson, Missouri like? I said, bro, that's around the corner from my house. Huh? I'm like, yeah, bro, they did. Bro, I saw the power of media and propaganda right there in real time.
What type of politics were you in?
So I'll give you an example. I spoke on the House floor and at the Capitol in Texas for the George Floyd Act. They, you know, to stop them from being able to put their knees on our neck. While I was on the House floor, I wore a bandana and some Chucks.
And they proceeded to not take your ass serious, probably, huh?
Actually, they do. That's the thing. My resume, like, again, this me talking here now, but my resume precedes me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, you know, like
Give me a little bit of the resume.
like
man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
my resume precedes me, bro. Again, the book, the awards from the White House.
Because the people don't know. Because if they asking you about Ferguson, they don't know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
well, yeah, no.
Give them a little list.
I mean, at that time, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not traditional. I never been a traditional nothing, bro. Like, I'm not a traditional politician. I'm not a traditional traditional activist. I'm none of that, bro. The plaques on my wall in my yard, when people walk into my yard, they be like, damn, like, I have a certificate from Congress. So when I graduated from college, Congress, the late Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee was at my graduation, and they gave me a certificate from Congress. So I have congressional recognition from Congress on my wall. Next, in the middle of that, I have I have my own day in Houston. It's AJ McQueen Day every February 13th. I mean, every February 19th, sorry. February 19th, for the rest of my life, even after I leave this earth, is AJ McQueen Day.
What does that mean for you? Like,
bro, for real, I'm be real with you. Like,
what's the benefits, I would say?
You know, for me, you know, it means, bro, like I've lived 1,000 lives, brother. Like, even just in this one conversation, if you really like, when we watch this back, I done told you 1,000 things, bro, and that ain't even half of it. But because we ain't got into my adulthood, everything I told you was teens and early 20s, bro. But for me, it's really living proof, bro, that you can be and do whatever. Like, we can be and do whatever we want to do, bro. You're looking at one man who's done 1,000 things. I have my own day, and for me, because I've been in prison, bro. I've been in the prisons. I've talked to the inmates. Like I've done gang reform. I've done a lot of stuff, bro. I just started doing music, like, and the music is just a vehicle. But prior to that, if God would have closed a chapter on my life after everything I told you, man, that's a solid life, bro. That's what that means for me, and it's living proof, man, that every little black boy can aspire to be something greater, bro. Next to my own day in Houston, I have the letter from Obama. It's all on my wall. You know what I'm saying? And then I told my team, all right, let's do music now. What?
Yeah.
You like, what? I did it. I won already, bro. Yeah, and one, again, it ain't about wealth and material with me, bro.
Because we missing a whole nother, hold on, because you with politics, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now
bro.
it's activism.
Activism, bro. Rally, protesting, marching, phone banks. I've lobbied, bro. I've done all of it, but the reason I got out of politics is because I saw the messy side, bro, and I can't be no instructor delegate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're not finna Martin Luther King me, bro.
Because the messy side is they really in front line and protesting, but these niggas with these other over here, they really together, correct? They moving together.
You're not finna bring me in when you want me to rally up the niggas. You're not. I'm not finna be an instructor delegate, bro. I really feel how I feel. Like, the people, like, bro, if I would have ran for office, I would be elected.
In Houston? Or period? United
bro.
States of America.
Period. With the energy I have, bro, and I say this factually. I'm not just speaking from, like, people go do their research. If I would have ran for office, bro, and the late Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee is the one who really, like, told me, like, man, if you like, because she told me how she got elected. She said the people voted me. I didn't want to do this. Bro, if I would have ran for something, because I'm really one of the ones for the people. But the reason I can't be a politician, the reason why I even choose this independent route as an artist is because I can't be controlled.
Yeah.
You're not finna control me, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna align with each other, but you can't control me. So you're not finna Martin Luther King me, bro. And respect to the late Martin Luther King,
and
but
when
you're not finna.
Not Martin Luther King, what you mean by that? Not control me, real?
Yeah,
for real.
You're not finna control me, bro. You're not finna, give me. I'm not finna be the token, bro. I'm a radical, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thank God I'm here this long, but I'm really one of them ones gonna shake the room, bro. Like, that's why I resonate with. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Nips of the world and the Pox of the world and the Marcus Garveys and the Bob Marleys. Like, and I'm not saying that to be obnoxious. I'm saying that, like, in real life, like, we need a real leader. You know what I'm saying? And do I believe I'm qualified? I know I am, but I also know us. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you deprive the people of that? If you know you can lead and you can lead us in the right way, why would you deprive us of that?
Because that ain't how I wanna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen the nastiness of it. When I was on Capitol Hill, I went to the Oyster Club. I was young, bro. I was in there, and it was all the senators. So it was a lot of the senators that we see on TV, the Nancy Pelosi's and the John McCains of the world. Like, at that time, I'm in there and I'm just a fly on the wall. I'm eating fried oyster. I thought it was chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dipping it in the sauce. Like, I was that green to, like, damn, I'm from the hood. I'm by myself, bro. No phone, no cameras, no nothing, right? And I'm hearing them talk. And I'm hearing how they just smile. Everything was about smiling and handshakes. And I'm like, I don't like this, bro. Like, this seems fake to me. You know what I mean? That's why you ain't gonna find me your local church either. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother conversation. But I don't do the fake, bro. So it would require for you to to you have to fake it till you make it, literally. And I'm too raw for that, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm too raw for that. So I need to find a vehicle that will allow me to be my authentic self and be raw, and that's the music, bro. Because it's liberating, it's freedom. And so I lead from that front. I mean, my shows, I just finished my 3rd independent tour all over, my shows, this lines around the block.
You did 10 shows. What was this, 2024?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You went on tour,
I went
right?
on, that was my first tour. I just finished my last one in August, bro. I dropped the album August 20. I dropped the album August 1st. I went on tour August 21st, walking out to people singing the songs off the album, and it just came out. That's power.
What was the last album? We Evolve?
When We Evolve.
When We
Yes,
Evolve.
Lord.
When
Yes,
We
Lord.
Evolve. Yeah. Before we get to that, though, let me ask you something else about marching. And my homie always say they marching, but they walking nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they finna accomplish after they stop at the, you know what I mean, the stop, the stopping point? Where are they going?
Yeah, it's some of that. You know what I'm saying? I think marching is more so it's really symbolic. You know what I mean? It ain't really like when Tamir Rice died. Cornell X. I want to say Willie D. It was a few other people, but we blocked the freeway. We was on the freeway with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's more so an expression of power to making sure our voices are heard. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's just symbolic. We know we ain't. We know this not finna accomplish anything. But what we gonna do? Sit with our anger and do what? Burn our own communities. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Which some do. I never understood that truly, but it's just symbolic. We know this. We know we finna go home after all of this or whatever. But it's the resistance, bro. It's a demonstration. You heard me? You only as powerful as your will to demonstrate it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When I look down your Instagram, I was looking for a lot more music, but I'm running into you and you having in these conferences. You really speaking. You got Derek Grace,
Yeah.
and a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, what is bro really doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I gotta kind of research you and see what's going on. What is your relationship with Derek Grace anyway? Because I like him.
Yeah, Derek the homie, man. We actually just broke bread last week, you know what I'm saying? But I got my own day in Houston, and what I did with that day is I created a weekend. You know what I'm saying? So we about to do the 4th annual God Body Weekend, and that's gonna be in Houston, Texas. So you know what I'm saying? I got Derek coming, I got my brother 19 Keys. I just got the phone.
Yeah.
I just got the phone with Yaki Awakening, he popping out. And I just created again, I won't say my own thing because I feel like it's so many of us that resonate. The Most High just using me as the person to make the call, but I'm bringing all the people together. You know what I'm saying, that believe in evolution and growth in God. So, and me and Derek, we resonate with each other. You know what I mean, for sure.
Man, that man cold, man.
Yeah,
man.
man.
I started following him when he started teaching his kids about guns.
Yeah.
And it was so crazy because I'm watching it. As I'm watching it, he has this, and these kids are young. This is when his kids are young, and they breaking down a gun, boom, 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 teaching them how to do it, boom, boom. And I'm seeing people in the comments, and it was this real aggravating, you know what I mean, and like real emotional, and it's kind of almost like this negative connotation around it because we're black. You feel me? And then as you see the videos, he'll come on and he'll be like, yeah, y'all, why is it negative when the black people teach their kids or we teach ourselves about guns? You know what I mean? And our gun control is just gun knowledge. But when these other white people do it or other people do it, oh my God, it's so crazy.
100%.
You're learning so much. It's so much knowledge. And I'm like,
They
dang,
scared of
it's
that.
right. Like he cold, man. You know what I'm saying?
I
He cold,
that was
bro.
our first time a meeting. We've been building for a minute, but that was our first time meeting. I was able to give him his flowers in person, bro. See, the thing with me,
For sure.
Strength recognize strength, bro. Like I'm not one of them people that feel like bro. I recognize strength. I don't mind giving a black man his flowers, bro, and tell you, look, bro, you the greatest, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when I first saw you, that's how that made me feel. Like we need to hear that from each other. Black men need to compliment black men more, bro. You know what I'm saying? And not look at it in some weird way. Like, nah, bro, I'm gonna give a man his flowers, bro. I'm gonna tell you, bro, you great, man. You doing a great job, bro. So that's what I was able to tell him.
Yeah, 19 Keys too. I like him too, man. You know, your whole group is cold, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we out here, man. And again, we just show it's a different label, it's a different level of infrastructure, man. You know what I'm saying? Like God Body Weekend is built from ground. It will outlive me. And my message is clear, bro. God is in your body. It ain't nothing. People gonna try to make it what they want to make it. You know, it's sad that consciousness gets put in a box, bro. It's weird. Like when you start talking about eating healthy and prioritizing your mental health and all that and going outside and meditating, it gets put in a box. That's weird, bro. As if you're not a soul with a body instead of a body with a soul. You know what I mean? Like you a soul, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm just on some nurturing that. So that's Keys, Derek, Yaki, to name a few, and it's a whole bunch more. We're gonna be in Houston, Texas, man, February 26th through March 1st.
So we get to hear you guys speak a lot?
Speak, and demonstrate, bro. We got I'm doing a bike ride through the hood and through 3rd Ward. We doing the inner child play day where we actually gonna just be grown ass people, you know, engaging with our inner child, bro. Kickball, dodgeball, spelling bees. You know what I'm saying? Tug of war, all that. You know what I mean? The stuff we used to do. I'm gonna have a double dutch for the women out there. And then the free food program, you know what I'm saying? So I do a free food program through at God Body Weekend where we're going to be at the food pantry. We're going to be at Covenant House and make sure the homeless have what they need. We're going to be cooking breakfast for them and everything. You know what I'm saying?
So God Body Weekend. So, again, you was talking shit about food when you got here.
You heard me?
God Body Weekend. What are they serving at that? What they serving up there?
Man, you know,
man,
it's
I don't want to hear none of that shit.
See, this is the thing. Bro, we ain't all vegan, bro. Like everybody eat more than that. I think what God Body is, and I'm glad you asked this question because maybe I can. Being God Body is understanding, man. What that God is in your body, right? You know, taking care of your temple. You know, it's just being intuitive. You know, eater, bro. Like it's intuitive eating, right? Like being conscious of what we eat, bro. If you turn the pack of M&Ms around, it has 12 things on it that's gonna kill you fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
The cigarettes, they made them make the font bolder, but they ain't made them make the font bolder on the damn on the Doritos. So you know what I mean? So God Body, everything that people gonna be hearing that weekend, especially when it come to eating food, is just consciousness when you eat. Know what you eating, bro, and wow. Know what it's gonna do to your body. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to get everything this body got to offer, bro. So I'm eating, but I still enjoy my food, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think
you over here contradicting yourself? Like, no,
bro.
Hell no.
Bro, you want
a bucket of grease or you want these damn oranges? I don't know what you want, man.
Bro, we eating, we got a chef.
Still gotta eat.
I got a chef coming out to the God Body brunch. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have our vegan options, and we gonna have other options as well.
Yeah,
you know
okay. I always wanted to open a nonprofit organization, man.
You should, bro.
You know what I mean?
I think especially anybody who has an amount of influence should have a nonprofit and get it certified by the government. You know, 501c3 to where
501c3.
Yeah, sir. Where people could invest and donate. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody should have one, bro. Especially as an artist.
Yeah.
I tell artists all the time as I push my independent front, because I have a nonprofit. So some brands who may be afraid to attach themselves to your for-profit front thing because it looks so too black or too this or too whatever. When you got a nonprofit, bro, they will invest in that. You know what I mean? We be cutting ourselves off from getting funding from the government that they gotta give. The city has money they have to give away.
I mean, I'm gonna have to holler at you about that because some reason I don't even know if it's just from where we from. It's just the culture. It seemed like when you say nonprofit, it just seemed like it's so many things that go into it. Like it's so many variables. Like you gotta, go through hoops to have a nonprofit organization. And one of my friends was like, "Man, what the hell are you talking about, man? Go over there and open it."
Man, you can go get your. I don't know about her, but but you can get in your DBA costs $16. You can get your DBA doing business as a nonprofit. That you can open your nonprofit bank account. Now, it doesn't certify you to be able to get grants and everything, you know what I mean, and tax write-off, all that. But it's the first step. That's the first business I ever started was a nonprofit. While my partners was out here making, man, we finna t-shirt company, man, we finna start doing this. I said, what you gonna do? I did some research. I'm finna start a nonprofit. They're like, why? I said, shit, the NFL was a nonprofit. PGA Tour before it became for profit. A lot of this stuff that's big was nonprofits because nonprofit is an interest group, and if you get enough interest in it, the NRA is a nonprofit. You know what I'm saying? Like the church is a nonprofit. It's just a big interest group. You know what I mean? And with the
and
type
a lot of people can invest in it. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of opportunity for different grants and stuff like that. Yeah.
We shooting ourselves in the foot. So that was my first business.
So there's not a lot of people that's preaching the knowledge about that. You know what I mean? Especially in our culture, our people. You know what I mean? It seems like a lot of gatekeeping is going on because I'd be scared. I'd be scared as about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of gatekeeping. But people don't want people to be great, man, and be greater than them, bro. And they feel like it takes away from who they are. Me, I don't, bro. I'm gonna give the knowledge. My first check that I got was $11,400 from the city. My nonprofit, through my nonprofit. It wasn't in my name, it's my nonprofit name. I was written on there as an administrator, so of course I get paid.
Okay, so here's the scary part too, because you got Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? This is a nonprofit organization.
Yeah.
You got Black Lives Matter. Now they looking into what she's doing, what she's spending the money on, who she's hiring, payroll, how much it is, and things like that. So that type of shit gets scary, even though you're supposed to. Well, you're not supposed to. Well, you can hire your family members.
You can.
Correct?
It's too loud, bro.
Yeah,
it's too loud, man. You can't. This is the thing, man. We can't wanna. I don't get it, bro. Like, nigga, we in America. They say home, land of the free, home of the brave. All that's capped sometimes too. But, bro, we know a lot of this infrastructure, bro. That we didn't build this. We know that, and it ain't even about. It ain't about us not being who we are, bro. But you can't be that loud flexing on these people in their country and think that they not finna use all that elitism on your ass. Like, what makes you think that? You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you finna buy the land, buy the stuff, or move out this mug. But it's learn how to, I'm a chess player. It's learn how to play chess, bro. But I feel like they play chess wrong. You play chess wrong, you so loud. And you ain't not doing your business right. You would think you'd be quiet if you're not doing your business right, because ain't nobody gonna flip over your table and look what you got going. You so loud. So I just think that's just a lack of like common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in your house.
Or it could be greed.
It's right. I'm in your house. I know I'm in your house. I'm not finna go and start recording in your house, telling people what I'm about to do, knowing I'm in your house. You see the video. You come in the room, like, get out. Like, why I gotta get out? You in my house. America got pride, bro. So I just think that's all that is, man. Like, unless you finna go through the work to buy the land that you want to buy the land, grow your own food, build your own army. Then if you doing those, then you can get louder as you go. But you ain't got no army. Yeah. You getting money from these people.
It's just a swimming pool and a jacuzzi.
Right. Bro, don't be so loud about
me and my son.
Right. Don't be so loud about what you're doing. But I believe in building real infrastructure, man. I used to, back to the activism, I used to believe in individual activism, and I do to an extent, but I think now it's more so about systematic infrastructure and systematic activism. And so all I did was I built my own systems. That's when people go online, you go to my page, all that you see is my system, brother. Mm-hmm. My team, my people are in place. I put my own money up for my tours. I put my own money up for my music. I'm not asking nobody for no money. If you do give money, it's going to go towards these things. Free food program, you want to donate to that? Yeah. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, back to your, when you was doing politics and now you in activism. Yeah. Because I would want to ask too, was it still a lot of racism, or has racism turned into classism?
It's that's a powerful question, bro. I saw this classism early on, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, racism, bro. Man, they want us to. They think that we asking for affirmative action, and they always gonna think that. They gonna think anything we do is affirmative action, DEI, and all this. They never gonna think that we got it fair square, bro. But I think that seeking their approval is actually the problem. You know what I'm saying? This may be controversial, but I think that integration was one of the worst things that ever happened to us. You know what I'm saying? I think segregation was fine. You know what I mean? Me personally.
That is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I think
I said that one day. I said, hey, man, we should just be segregated again.
I think segregation was fine.
At this time in 2026, maybe we might be stronger, bro.
I think segregation was fine. You know
At
what I'm
least
saying?
just to teach the people like how we should be together, bro.
Yeah. You know,
Be together. Come on, let's be together, all of us. They don't even want us over there, bro.
I'm a Garveyite. I'm a Garveyite though, brother. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Garvey for sure. So
My homies
you know,
was like, no, we ain't gonna get to go to Walmart and to talk. Where we gonna eat? Like it's no like black owned restaurants in the next 5-10
could
miles.
build-
Like
we could build
what we
our
gonna
own.
do? Like I was
Right.
like, if in 2026, nigga, they told your ass you can't go here and here to eat. You gonna figure it out.
But you see what Speed, I Show Speed has done with his money and his
Going to Africa?
platform,
Going to Africa,
going to Africa,
enlightening people.
exposing everybody. You mean to tell me all these rappers with all these millions and all that and all
Ain't
the
never
basketball
did it.
players? Why?
Ain't never did it.
It costs you a fraction of to go and do. You know what I mean? But so it shows us that it's all about our priorities, bro. We made them believe that, man, black people don't know how to be on time, man. Them don't know how to be on time. Have a barbershop appointment. You're gonna be there on time.
Early.
You heard me? So clearly it ain't that we don't know about time. We just don't prioritize said thing. You know what I mean? So our priorities are mixed up. You know what I mean?
And you know, and too about the Africa, it's just it's the stigma. You know what I mean? It's negative. You know what I mean? People don't want to go over there because of what they fed us. The shit they fed us on TV, or it's poverty over there.
Yeah.
It's flies. It's beyond poverty. They living in mud. They got no shoes. Like why would I want to go over there? That's way worse than America. But now he didn't taught these kids, the youth. Like, hold on, like this is new technology over here. It's big buildings, nice cars.
He did a lot,
They
bro.
rich. Matter of fact, they got way more money than y'all over here.
He's done
It's
a lot.
going. You know what I mean?
I've been solo tripping since the beginning of the year, man. This is a new year.
Solo tripping is crazy.
I've been solo tripping since last year. I went to 5 countries by myself.
By
You know
yourself?
what I'm saying? Yeah.
You ain't got no kids?
Nah. I got some plants.
And you ain't got no girl.
Nah,
You can't have a girlfriend going on no solo trip.
Nah.
You cold.
I've been single for
This
like
real
3
guy
years.
body over here, y'all.
I've been single for a few years. But that man, I started solo tripping, bro, and just going to these places, man, and just spending more time with myself. I encourage, especially for black men, man, like you got to be sure of you before you want anybody else to be sure of you. You know what I'm saying? So I just start going. And it's been freeing, bro. You know what I'm saying? The DR, Jamaica, Antigua, Aruba. Like I was going. I'm supposed to go to Ghana this year. You know what I'm saying? Top of this year. But just going, bro. You know
Just
what I
hop
mean?
on that plane and get up out there and see what it
like,
do.
again, the origin story that I told you, they got from Wellston, 6,400. So I like to keep that in mind, not to where everything I'm doing ain't great. I just want to create a real reference point, because any little black boy, little black girl, or ain't gotta be little, any of us that heard this, bruh, I'm just like you. And I ain't the richest man in Babylon either, and I ain't none of that. But I've prioritized my resources, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and anybody can do it, bro. Go travel, man. Go see the world, bro. And if it ain't out the country, man, get outside your 10-block radius. You know what I mean? And I've been able to do that. And I just got my mom out the hood, bro. Last year, I got my mom. I retired her. My mom ain't got to work no more. You know what I'm saying? Off of what I do. You know
That's
what I mean?
cold.
Yes, Lord.
That's a great accomplishment.
Thank you, God. That's I won already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My dad was still alive. I would have did something for him too. He probably wouldn't allow me to do that, but I would have did something. But I won already, bro. You know what I mean? And again, it's off of what I do. It's off of priorities, bro. You know what I mean? I feel like we all can do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful that, again, platforms like this where I can share that message, because it is the black message, bro. Like, it's sad that the black message is looked at like ignorance and debauchery. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, hey, we love our mamas and daddy. We love our elders, our grandmas, bro. We want to know how we can eat better, live longer, man. How we can. I ain't no prone, bro. I ain't up here telling you to be religious or to not have duality and not turn up and not have a good time, not hit the herb when you hit the herb. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying? Not have your fun with the gal them and nothing like that. I'm just telling you to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my message. Like, you gonna do all that. Love God, love yourself too. You know what I mean? Like, for sure.
So now you got the music going.
Yes, Lord.
Independent artist.
Yes, sir.
Are you looking to stay an independent artist?
If anything, maybe like an imprint deal or joint venture, but at the rate that's going now, bro,
Stay independent.
Yeah, bro.
Do you feel like the message in the music can get further than the speaking?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. It already has. You know what I'm saying? I think I've had like highlight moments as a speaker, like conferences. I've spoken at colleges in my early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
But the music is a bigger vehicle. You know what I mean? Like I'm able to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's able to spread. But my music is streamed all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Like when I did a show in Antigua. You know what I mean? And to have fans on the island is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So definitely spreads more. Independence. I'm big on independence as an artist because I can't talk about liberation in my music if I'm not liberating myself. You know
what platform are you on? DistroKid or United Masters?
United Masters.
United Masters.
So I have a partnership with them. So last year January, I signed a partnership deal with them. You know what I'm saying, for an undisclosed amount. But
wow.
You know what I mean.
So when you first put your music out, you signed up to United Masters.
Well, my music. Well, so it's been. I've been bubbling. Like before I did my deal last year, I've been bubbling, man. I went from I think when I started doing music for real, I was like at 18,000 followers. You know what I mean? And just but we've finna hit a mill this year. You know, all off independence, right? And now we was nurturing that relationship. I was flying back and forth to New York with my team, and we in them offices, bro. And I'm rallying for myself, bro. Lobbying for myself. Same thing I was doing for the politics. You hear me? I just transferred the energy. Now I'm in there telling them I'm the greatest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the greatest. They like, how? Now I'm the greatest, bro. I'm going to go up on my own. I did On the Radar. You know what I'm saying? Killed it. My On the Radar video at 3.5 million. You know what I mean? Of just me, bro. So then we Steve Stout, you know what I mean, was able to work out the business towards something that could help me further my mission, but also keeps me independent. You know what I mean? And,
Steve Stout was in these meetings?
No. But Steve Stout is the person who
runs it.
Yeah, because I got a
sure.
rep at But when it came to writing the specific check I'm talking about, he told me himself, like, Steve Stout approved this. You know what I mean? So
you got a unique look. You got to have the whole package down packed as far as being an artist right now, because just image wise, music, what you speaking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it has to be like that.
Yeah, man, I'm grateful
for it,
bro. And like I say, it's something we've seen before. I don't try my best not to compare. I let the people do it because it's all about like how it resonates. But you know what I mean? I've people say it feel like Pac, it feel like Nip, it feel like Bob, it feel like Lauryn Hill, it feel like whatever people want to say. So I know that I'm in the right space. And to be honest, I'm anointed, bro.
So as far as like the inspiration, behind it, how it feels.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like and again, it's and I glean from all of those people that I named, right? So, but we've seen it before. It resonates, bro. And I'm just choosing to do it in a way that where other artists and other creatives could be like, damn, like I want to carry that. I want to carry that torch that Nip was talking about, or that whoever's talking about. Like I want to carry that torch. So that's what I'm doing, and building my own with it.
So growing up, who was the musical inspirations?
Pac. You know what I'm saying? Pac, Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Bob Marley, like those, Lauryn Hill. Like when I first heard Miseducation, bro, like I got Lauryn Hill a silhouette tattooed on my chest. Like she like really, you know what I'm saying, inspired me, bro. Like as a poet though, like on some like, damn, I want to write like that, but as a man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's where my vulnerability comes from. That's why I'm not afraid to get on a platform and talk about myself. Like, not big myself up. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you my skeleton. And what I've been able to do with the authenticity, it encourages other people to want to do the same. So it's kind of dope.
Man, I love Lauryn Hill. When I reference not giving a fuck and knowing myself,
yes, Lord.
Just go to Apple Music and type in Lauryn Hill. It's gonna be one album only. It ain't gonna be no remixes. It ain't gonna be no best of. It's this and these niggas didn't do that right. So. You know what I mean? Like, and I ain't doing no more music anyway, man. I'm gone.
And her legacy has been cemented since then, bro.
from one album, bro.
And and like I say, and that's an example right there, and that we can aim for. So for me, I've aimed for type examples, but I've also set my own examples, man. Like, this year I'm gonna do triple of what I did last year. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Independent, the tours, seeing the line. I just released my own film. I did an independent documentary. I bought a movie. I rented a movie theater. We did the whole premiere in the movie theater. Pull up black truck, all that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, now you gonna rent a movie theater? Why? Who's giving you permit? Who's told you to do this? Nigga, me.
Yeah.
You heard me? The God that's in me, that God thing that y'all go and y'all need this man to talk to this man, to talk to this man, to talk to God for you. That thing you got inside of you right there, that's what told me to do it. And I'm just, my music and my message, getting people to trust that more, trust that voice, bro. You got God in your body, literally. You heard me? And so I'm just living embodiment of that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah, that's dope, man.
That's my message, bro.
How old were you when you started listening to Pac?
Oh, man. I think that's the first CD I've heard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't
you
tell
heard
me
me,
you was
like-
14, 15 years old, then I'm gonna understand.
yeah, it's kind of true. I want to say,
I'm gonna understand the whole story as soon as you start talking about 14, 15 years old.
I want to say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely like 12, 13.
Oh
you know what I'm saying? Like,
God,
you know what I mean? Like I want to say, the Outlaws was like, I love Pac, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, when I heard Brenda's baby, like Brenda's got a baby, bro. Like I'm a poet. Like the poetry, I have Pac's poetry book. Like I'm that much of like a Pac fan. I read his poetry book and cried. I'm gonna keep it gangster. Should just see a black man who never was able to evolve to his full potential to lead the earth that early, but have this much vulnerability that the world didn't really see him for.
Yeah.
I shedded a tear for that. You know what I mean? So it's like, that was an influence of mine, but I went a whole different way. Then I came to whatever. And so that's why, like, I posted on my gram today, a fan, you know what I'm saying? My team saw this on Threads and sent it to me. I ain't even following dude. I don't even know dude. You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, man, like, he said Pac's the best artist of all time. And the next artist closest to him is AJ McQueen. That's what that man said. Hey, I'm honored. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, man. It's gonna be some people that feel that way.
Hey, I'm honored, bro. You know what I mean? And I
it's
think
gonna be
it's
some people that feel
I
that
think
way.
if anything, it's the passion,
That's your
bro.
supporters.
It's the passion, bro. It's passion. Like they know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I say that with all confidence. That the Most High gave me, like, feeling their soul, bro. Like it's something different. You know what I mean? You might not want to accept it. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to do something about it. But it's raw energy that can't be contained. Like you can't box it up. You just gotta let it be what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm carving my own path, bro. If I wanted to take one of them bags that the labels was giving a long time ago, I could have did that. But I don't think I would have been as liberated or as free or feel as free knowing that somebody is clocking my moves and watching how I operate. I don't think I would have been able to do that.
Pac, Death Row Studios, like right in the back of us.
For real?
Yep. Right in the back of us, man. My boy owned it. His
What?
name Ali. Mixed by Ali. Mixed by Ali is from TDE, man. He mixed a lot of Kendrick's albums. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Nipsey last album he mixed. YG albums he mixed. Like he mixed a whole bunch of stuff. Like, no, it's legendary. It's right in the back, man. I don't know if them niggas in the back now, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? He recorded a whole bunch of shit. There's a whole bunch of, going down back there. You know what I'm saying?
That's powerful, bro. I mean, it's so much like, I'm still learning as I grow, bro. I used to think that life is about having all of the answers, but I've learned that life is about having all the questions.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have all the answers, bro. But I knowledge is just spurty. The more you know, the more God gonna hold you accountable anyway. So I want to know the questions though, and I've navigated my life off of questions, bro, and just being true to myself. You know what I mean? The world gonna try to tell you what you not and who you not and whatever. Bro, you can't listen to that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be true to you. And that's my message. Like that's my whole message through my music, bro. I'm willing to get on a song and talk about how I fucked up my relationship. I'm willing to get on a song and tell you, you heard me, that, I battle in depression. Like I'm willing to say those things, you know what I mean? And it's amazing how the world is resonating with those type of messages though.
Yeah, because what motivates you? Like, what's the inspiration? Usually it's like family or kids, and like for you, like what is the inspiration and motivation for music?
Bro, my mom's a big motivation, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, once I got her out the hood, once I gave her keys, like the next. Honestly, bro, it's my inner child, bro. My first child was myself. A lot of us, our first child is you. You know what I'm saying? I think we just forget about that. We forget about that, bro. You know what I mean? Like that part of you that you know that didn't deserve what happened, or that aspired to be so much more, or they had to grow up so fast and become the man of the house. You was a boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you know, the little black girl that had to accept independence too early, or see her dad. Like, I don't know. Like, my motivation, bro, is to inspire the children, bro. Like, truly, man. Like, I'm grateful, and I believe that it's my mission. So I see it as responsibility. You know what I mean? So even when I don't want to do this, bro, like, this is expensive. Like,
Yeah,
this
it is.
this is a bad career move. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I would have been a millionaire already if I stayed in sales, because I could sell water to a damn shark. Or if I stayed in politics, I don't know, bro. I probably, but you know, that's not my journey, bro. Like, I got a message, man, for the people, bro, and I want the elders. My motivation is the children to be inspired. I want the elders to know that they can trust me. You know what I'm saying? With you know, I want the you know the mentally ill to know that, you know, it's a superpower. You know, you know, I want the ancestors. I don't like. I just, it's just deeper things, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be famous. I don't really aspire for that. I know that. mm, I mean, it's came with a lot of stuff, but I try to navigate in like just a real way. You know what I mean? I went to my first BT weekend recently. I think what's that last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do things. You know what I
Trying to
mean?
get out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
know, like, people got to see
To
you.
touch the people.
Right, but I'm proud. I'm proud of myself that even what I told you before I reached the music, all that was already built. So I'm not. I don't really need to be a part of the club, the boys club, to validate myself.
Yeah.
I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? But like, I want to show the kids, bro, that you could be true to you, and you approve yourself. And I know that comes out. So some people are like, it's like cocky, arrogant, and prideful, but it's really not, bro. It's just self love, bro.
It's like, where do you feel? What category do you feel like? What genre do you feel like you fit into? Because I don't know if
Yeah.
it's, you know what I'm saying. I think it's a little bit more than hip hop.
I say it's soul, man. Soul hip hop, soul music. I'm a soul artist, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when people put on the music, it's gonna resonate, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's soul to me. Like, it's symbolic to when, you know, when when reggae and Rastafari movement spread across the island, and just the you know, the black diaspora, like, the people like, damn, like, nigga, what is this? You know what I'm saying? And people trying to figure it out. You hear me? I say soul music, or God body music, bro. Like, that, you know, my whole energy. My company is called God Body Energy. You know what I'm saying? And but it's God body music, bro. The embodiment of God, like, bringing them from there to her. You know what I mean? They want us to just believe that God is just up there looking down on us. My message is, God is right where you at. You know what I'm
Right
saying?
here.
So that music, I want to feel like that when you put it on. Like, damn, like I feel my soul. I feel I want to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you hear me? Like, that's my message, bro. And just evolution music, bro. Like, I'm from 6400. I'm from a 5 block radius, bro. And I'm sitting here talking to you about traveling the country by myself.
Yeah.
And that alone, bro, like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be a multimillionaire. I have enough assets to do that, and I have the intangibles. But before we get there, bro, can we appreciate the roads that grew
Where
from
we at?
concrete, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the stuff that popped out of the hood. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's a black man, like, beating the system. I want us to slow down a little bit. So my music, I want, you know, it's soul music. I want you to slow down. Like, appreciate driving from the house to your office. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't always able to do that, or going to the store and buying them shoes you wanted.
What music do you listen to other than yourself?
A lot of reggae. I listen to a lot of reggae. So reggae. You know, what else? Jazz. You know what I'm saying? I like jazz. John Coltrane. Miles Davis. You know what I'm saying? What else, bro? Venna. You know what I'm saying? That's the jazz I listen to. Black jazz artist. What else, man? Neo soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I love hip hop, bro. Like, I don't really like too much, you know what I'm saying, like murder music, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I ain't in the gym listening to Frank Sinatra. I'm in there listening to, you know what I'm saying, like Dirk, or, you know what I mean, like Kendrick or Nip, you know what I'm saying, big Nip. Like I got Nip on all my playlists.
Yeah.
Pac on my playlist.
I seem like you going for the West Coast.
Hey man, look,
Yeah.
look, this actually
I love that.
this is my biggest fan base. So
Los Angeles is
yeah, like my
number one.
My LA shows is my top fan base. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm actually gonna be back out here for the Blue Note. Like I got the Blue Note March 29th. If y'all ain't doing nothing, bro, I would love to have y'all out, bro. Like, yeah, Blue Note live band. I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Like me and my element, and then I got New York, so I'll be here on the 29th, and I got Blue Note New York April 1st, bro. But LA is my biggest market.
Oh yeah, that's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Blue
Like,
Note, let's go.
Yeah, it's gonna be special. Tomorrow I'm gonna be at I'm performing at 1500 and nothing with Ransom them.
You know, since you a West Coast fan, you know it was beef going on, man. Whose side you was on, man? When this beef.
Come on, man. Come on,
Whose side was you on?
You know
man?
whose side I was on, man.
Nah, I
you know
mean, you ain't gotta answer that though, man.
Nah,
you know,
man.
But there was
Definitely.
a lot going on, man, and I felt like, you know, when J. Cole jumped out the window or whatever the case may be, people kind of like, you know,
I
was
have my
on him
thoughts,
about
bro.
that. They was on him about that, but now he's dropping his new song or whatever. He's dropping a new project. Do you think still, you know, what he did will affect him? No,
Bro. I don't see. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I hate to say this because I'm such a, oh, you a soul nigga, man. You telling, but this is where my competitive nature come out, bro. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he should have did that. You heard me? I mean, go with your move, bro. Go with your, you know, with your authenticity. I don't know what this new project gonna be about because I don't want to hear you talk edgy. I don't want to hear you talk edgy.
we don't
bro.
want to hear you talk about you the best no more.
I don't want to hear it ever, bro. Like, and I like Cole. I just don't want. I don't want to hear that. I'm not gonna believe you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Did you feel like he let you down just
Yes,
as a
bro.
competitive
edge,
hip
bro.
hop artist?
Rap, bro. That's
all. That's it. That was it.
Rap, bro. I'm not the biggest Drake fan either. Like, I like the old stuff better, anyways. But I liked him because he rapped. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He come on there. I feel like I still think I'm the best.
and I'm cutting it off. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie, bro. And when they see this, they're gonna be like, damn, bro. Your chances of working with Cole are over. But listen, bro, I gotta be authentic, bro. I just don't want to hurt because I don't believe you, bro. Like, be competitive. Ain't nobody saying you gotta go out there and shoot and fight and all that
It's
stuff.
all the
but
rap. Just rap.
That's like LeBron. That's like somebody going on a court. You know what I'm saying? LeBron being his favorite player. Like, man, I ain't finna play tonight, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
And say, man, you know what? Sorry, man. I didn't even mean to dunk on
And
you
then
like
come
that,
back
man.
and then say, man, I'm the best player ever. Nigga,
Hell no.
Yeah, it's over. So no, I mean, I'm looking forward to hearing the project. You know what I'm saying? And I want everybody to continue to be great within themselves. But I'm a Leo, bro. I got the competitive edge, bro. So I
So
like.
you done did things slightly different than that.
Oh yeah, I'm rapping.
Yeah.
I'm rapping, bro. You gonna have to
At least step in the ring.
You heard me? I'm down on my shield.
Yeah.
You heard me? Like, that's just how it is, and you know what I mean. But shout out to Cole, man. Shout out to all of them, man. But I love West Coast. I resonate a lot with the West Coast, man. You know, the music, the energy, the expression. You know what I mean? Like I always have. So yeah.
Do you choose to be like single right now, or just women are kind of difficult? You know?
Women are difficult right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'll be real.
The dating scene is kind of like.
No, it's weird. It's weird. But you know, women are difficult. But you know, because I'm difficult. You know what I mean? And women are a reflection of us. So you know what I'm saying? Women difficult because we are too. But on the real level, bro, I was in a relationship. She broke up with me. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so. And I had to work on myself. You know, and now I have evolved to a place to where I look at relationships as equal value. If a woman is not aiming to add value, I don't see the purpose of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Adding value as in what?
Adding like just adding to
Financially, like
energetically,
or
bro.
what?
Like
Okay.
I feel like women. I mean, a woman being a nurturer, bro. Like if you're not coming into the relationship with intentions on nurturing, because I know what I'm coming with. I'm prepared to die for you. Y'all be wanting us to die off the rip. You know what I'm saying?
Rip.
Die for me. I don't know you. Die for me. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So what can y'all get? What do we get automatically? I'm a woman. Nah, it ain't gonna work no more for me. I'd rather stay single.
Man, I was just telling the homie that the homegirls we were just in here. I said, bro, y'all don't have to do anything. Men have it so hard, bro. You got to get dressed, get up, shoes clean, shirt clean, nice outfit, haircut, like retwist, locks, whatever, the jewelry on, accessories, all that to come talk to you. We got to have a house right, making at least $100K, you know what I'm saying, a year, nice whip, nice everything, just to see what's going on with you with this mediocre ass outfit on. It's just crazy to me. Like, you know what I mean? It's mediocre. It's nothing going on about it. Like, god damn. Like you say, you want me to die for you? But you ain't even doing nothing. Like, it's crazy.
Bro,
we having it hard out here, man. Like,
look,
men have it so hard, bro.
It's difficult, but that's why I just finished the Curtis, I think, Curtis King interview joint, and I was saying to him, I was like, look, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, as men, this season I'm having right now is something I wish I would have had before I got into my last relationship, because we all need this season of solitude as men, bro. Control your dick, control your mind, control your impulses. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself, prioritize yourself. What do you like to eat, my nigga? Where you like to go? What music you like to listen to? What do you like to do by yourself, with yourself for a long time? Do you know, what does your silence sound like? What is, you know what I'm saying? I'll be honest, bro, prior to this season of my life, bro, I ain't never been by myself.
Right.
I mean, like my childhood, but I'm saying, like, when I became an adult,
Yeah.
I filled my space with women, bro. Like, and I'm not saying it like in a negative way, but like I was engaged. I was married. I got married when I was 19. I was a virgin when I got married, bro. I got shot before I bust a nut in a woman. I held a gun before I held a woman.
Was this
Crazy.
some religious? Was it because of your religion?
Well, no.
Or you just didn't fuck?
No, so long story short, I was in my mom was abused as a child, bro. I grew up in a very abusive household. I ain't talking about, like, my mom's boyfriend was a monster, bro. Like, I tried to kill him like multiple times, bro. Like, you hear me? So as a child, I didn't know what sex was, bro. I'm be honest. I'm watching porn on the TV, but as I'm hearing my mama scream in the next room, I'm like, but the time I've tried to have sex, I didn't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. 12, 13, but then I got shot at 14, you know what I'm saying, 15. So I got sent away. So the first house I stayed in, it was a Christian household. You know what I mean? And and they gave me the gospel, told me, hey, God saved your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you need to make sure you live for him. I'm like, bet. So what does that require? You know what I mean? And, one of them, I heard a lot of stuff. Then I heard, no sex. I'm like, okay, cool. I wasn't doing it anyways. You know what I mean? So that turned into celibacy. You know what I mean? And then I went to a church, and they was like, yeah, your wife is in this church. And I looked to my right, and it was only 30 of us in the church. And so I'm like, oh, it must be you. You know, I had sex for the first time. Like, you know what I mean? But prior to that,
how long were you guys together before you got married?
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, I didn't know her. That's the religious rhetoric and energy that, lot.
How long were you guys married?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah. We didn't really know each other. It's something we laugh about now. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, you know what I mean? Like, I was told biblically, they said it's better to marry than to burn. And I don't want to burn, I'm burning hell.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of religious rhetoric, man. So I subscribed to it at that time. And, I got married when I was 19, had sex for the first time. You know what I'm saying? But that spiraled for me into different things, bro. I was engaged twice after that because in my mind, I'm like, okay, in order to please God in relationship, you gotta be married. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn.
No, I don't want to laugh, though. Hold on.
No, get your shit
No, because at 19, you finally got it. You finally got some. You like, ooh, this shit is crazy. Right?
I ain't gonna lie, it was wild, bro.
He said he got engaged 2 more times. You know what I'm saying?
I
He like,
did.
in order to get these girls, I'm gonna have to get engaged.
I had religious psychosis. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had religious psychosis, bro. And then, just trying to get out of there because, again, being from the streets, being exposed to religion, you know what I'm saying, the way I did, it was like crack in the 80s. Like, damn, I need this high. I need God to be proud of me. And that's how it was sold to me. That's why it's important, again, spend Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because he was real religious growing up too. What was your religion? Oh yeah, they wanted bro to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And they had to stay in the house, no TV, no lights.
Damn.
Yeah. Turn the lights off.
Oh, okay, Friday night. Yeah.
So you was just in the dark.
We're not like yeah. Technically.
On Friday.
Friday night.
How long do they make you suffer like that? 24 hours for how many years?
Bro, bro, that nigga wild, bro. For how many years was
Suffering?
Oh, they're the longest living people. Oh, that's what they told you? For sure.
Yeah, no, I believe that.
You don't gotta do all the other.
Right. I believe that 100%.
So you can at least still use that in your life. You don't take a day to rest though now. You need to.
We should honor
It should
the
be
Sabbath.
Sunday.
Yeah. We should honor the Sabbath for sure. You know what I'm saying? And but my foundation was Christianity, and I'm still grateful for it. I still honor my foundation, bro. Like, I don't subscribe to that now. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the foundation, bro, I'm grateful for. It kept me anchored. You know what I mean? And then like I say, relationships, long story short, I always had women, like, you know what I'm saying, whether it's relationship, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, just out here, just, not controlling my dick, nothing like that. The season I'm in now is a season every man needs to have a season by himself, bro. Because I don't see how we can operate and flourish as men and get everything that we need out of this journey without loving your damn self and prioritizing yourself, giving yourself autonomy before you ever give it away, bro. And it's challenging, you know what I'm saying? Like abstaining from sex, or, practicing retention, or spending more time with yourself when you can fill that void, not just with women, but anything, bro. We need a time for that. This is the time I'm in. I'm not gonna sit here and lie on this platform and be like, oh, it's been perfect. I'm not gonna do that. I don't do that. But that's where my intentions are set. And that's what I aim for every day. And it's been amazing, bro. Cause I aspire bigger, bro. I want wife and kids, bro. I want healthy relationships.
Right.
And I don't come from healthy relationships. So, you know what I'm saying? Just cause you don't come from it don't mean it can't come from you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
right.
I've been restructuring my life, restructuring my garden. Like when I'm not traveling, I'm on my dean, bro. I wake up early. I wake up at 4:44 in the morning by myself. I'm journaling, I'm meditating, I'm growing, and I'm being sure of myself before I want a woman to be sure of me. Are you sure of you? Or do you look in the mirror and love everything you see, my nigga? Or you finna go project it onto a woman? That's why I heard changing their bodies and changing their hair and changing everything. Cause some you don't love yourself. You know what I mean? Do your height, your size, are you happy? If you are, cool. But if not, get happy with that first, and then go find a woman. That's my approach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it may be extreme because you got I heard they already got kids, woman, all that. But for me, it's a different approach because I come from a broken family, bro. I come from brokenness. I'm like, damn, like I want something better than this. I could accept bro, I can be in a relationship today, but that ain't what I see for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I want something greater than that.
Nah, you got a bigger mission, man, which is the music right now too, man. So, what's next for it? What's next for the music, man?
Man, my goal is to I'm finna drop a new album soon, you know what I mean? Next month. There's no rules to this when you doing independent, man. So dropping new music. I got a video that's about to come out soon. That's it's gonna shake up the internet, bro. It's called Black Man Fly. We shot it. It's amazing. Real cinematic. That's coming out. Going on tour multiple times this year. and then bro, spreading the message, bro. Like, you know, I ain't even done festivals yet. Like, it's so much more that I ain't even done. And I think when people see my shows for real, and you feel the energy, the band, the background singing, like, this hip hop? Yes, bro, this is hip hop. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so expanding that, man, making strategic partnerships, putting my people in position, and you know, creating systems, bro. Like, cause I a lot of stuff I aspire to do I already did. So I think, you know, for me it's just putting points on the board now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll go down as one of the greatest, bro. Like, truly, like,
Yeah.
when people look up this music, this hip hop, this soul, and I'm like, man, who, man, AJ McQueen, bro. Like, and that's my mission, bro, for real.
Shout out, man. We had AJ McQueen in the building,
Lord.
man, one time, man.
Glad to be
And
here.
you know, before we get up out of here, man, I really, really enjoy speaking with you, man. And I definitely
bro.
apologize, man, for having you come here and waste your damn
Oh, man,
time.
nah,
you know what I
bro.
mean? You
Nah.
came back for us. I said, bro, whatever I
Bro.
could do, I'll come to you, whatever.
And
You
I honor
still
that.
came back.
No,
you know
I
what I
honor
mean?
that, bro.
Yeah.
Everything happened how it's supposed to, though. Because
Yeah.
even when we left, the day flowed how it flowed, bro. You know, everything happened. And I think that perseverance, bro, is opportunity. Perseverance is an obstacle, bro. So
Mhm.
it's how we respond to it to see how great we are, man. So you responded by being honorable, you know what I'm saying? Because you didn't have to do this, bro. It's your platform. Like, I'm grateful to be here, you know what I'm saying? So it all worked out, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I
thank
mean?
you, man.
Yes,
Thank you
Lord.
again, man. It's AJ McQueen again, man.
Yes,
Make sure
Lord.
y'all go stream Bro Music on every platform. Go run all the views up on YouTube. Follow Bro on Instagram. And make sure y'all get my boy to 1 million followers.
Yes,
Don't
Lord.
worry about nothing, you feel me? He throwing the in
God
Houston,
Body
what is it
Weekend.
called?
God Body
God
Weekend.
Body Weekend in Houston. Don't worry about nothing. Make sure y'all look out for that. That's crazy, man. Are you still speaking here and there or what?
I plan on getting back into it. You know, I mean, at God Body Weekend, I'm definitely gonna be speaking. But right now it's been the music. I stopped everything to do the music. You know what I'm saying? But now that it's where I want it to be, now I feel I can venture back off. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah. And you know, AJ McQueen Day in Houston. So
Yes, Lord.
when it's Bro Day, make sure y'all go get some Chinamen. Go crazy with the Chinaman
Go
on Bro
crazy
Day.
with the
You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna do, man. Well, we gonna get up out of here. Before we get up out of here, y'all already know, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all like this video, man. Y'all already know, man. And this episode is sponsored by Prize Picks, man. Just play with 5, get 50 instantly. Just use our code BOF, man. We gone. Don't worry about nothing. Yeah.